always fresh, every day. You're watching Fastlane Daily.
Goodbye, Saturn. We've got the details on everything just, well, went wrong for you. Also, a new Panamera from design firm Lumma, and Fernando Alonso signs on with Ferrari, and possibly one of the most important rumor mill stories of the year. Could the next GT500 get twin turbos? I hear it's pregnant. All that plus our motorsports recap Shakedown with none other than Leo the Suit. What up, everybody? I'm Derek D, and you're watching Fastlane Daily, the Plaid Edition.
Fastlane Daily with Derek D, always fresh every day.
Well, in a sad twist of events, General Motors has announced they will wind down the Saturn brand. News came late yesterday that the deal with Penske and GM to buy Saturn went sour. Apparently, Penske said GM could not fully secure any future Saturn products past the 2010 model year. That, along with a breakdown in negotiations with potential partner Renault, led to Penske walking away from the table. This basically sucks for the 350 dealerships and approximately 13,000 employees that have been dedicated to the Saturn nameplate. GM now says they plan on stopping Saturn production immediately, but interestingly enough, they do not plan to make any layoffs. So that's a good thing. I don't know how they're going to do it, but that's a good thing. And with Penske being the only saving grace for Saturn, GM has had no choice but to let the brand go. But do you own a Saturn? Have no fear. You'll still be able to service it at certified GM dealers once the Saturn retailers shut their doors. But hey, look at the bright side, Saturn. You retired down in Florida with Pontiac. I'm just saying. What do people do when they retire? They go down to Florida. It might be nice. With U.S. journalists getting their first drive of the Panamera this week in Wisconsin, and the car is still a few weeks away from hitting dealerships, we have news of yet another design house taking a stab at the four-door Porsche. This time it's Lumma Design, and they've named their creation the CLR 700 GT, featuring a, quote, extreme body kit. This Panamera gets a new front spoiler, with less ground clearance, of course, a carbon fiber hood, side skirts, diffuser, 22-inch racing edition wheels, because that's what all race cars have, heavy-ass huge rims, oh, and yes, a gigantic carbon fiber wing. The whole package certainly is worth a look, but don't be fooled. Only performance upgrade listed are new brakes, probably just there to help stop those heavy, racing-influenced 22-inch rims. I still think the Panamera is badass, though. You know, even before any tuning or anything, four doors and all. And in some F1 news, Ferrari made a pretty big announcement yesterday. Fernando Alonso, man, I need a cool name like that. Anyway, Ferrari has signed Alonso to a 3-year contract to start in the beginning of 2010. He's going to replace Kimi Räikkönen, who is reportedly moving to McLaren next season. But don't cry for him, Argentina. He's reportedly leaving with a hefty 45 million euros. Räikkönen was reported as saying, wait, you're going to pay me 45 million euros to leave? Of course, I love money more than racing. Okay, maybe he didn't say that at all. But anyway, Alonso joins the other Ferrari drivers, Felipe Massa, and the reserve, Giancarlo Fisichella, for the 2010 season, and he's set to make 28 to 37 million a year. Chump change. And in the internet rumor mill, we have another possible from Ford, and it may be twins. Sources say a new twin-turbo engine dubbed Roadrunner may be planned for implant in the 2012 Mustang GT500. While none of this is confirmed, rumor has it the new Roadrunner could get up to or more than 600 horsepower. Other rumors could be an aluminum block and possible horsepower bumps for the Mustang GT to match competitors like the Camaro SS and Challenger SRT8. This is all dependent on the SVT team, of course, and we've seen what they've done in the past. Raptor, looking at you. Next up, Shakedown with Leo Parente. This week he recaps Pettit WRC with a dash of Formula One and the World Superbike Championship. And stick around if you like crash montages. I think we've got a good one for you.
For a bagel and cream cheese to be good, it needs to be fresh. For automotive news to be good, it needs to be best fresh every day. Just like Fastlane Daily. Always fresh, every day. Fastlane Daily.
Petit Le Mans F1 WRC. But let's start with a racing driver's test. Tell me what you see in this in-car view. Did you notice the track curving uphill? The curb on the left Did you see the Porsche on the right? If yes, congratulations, you are more qualified to drive an Acura LMP1 car than the real pilot, Scott Sharp. Because Scott did not see the Porsche, and here's what happened.
Just horrified, just listen.
That driving gaffe cost his team $800,000 and his crew a 20-hour all-night rebuild. By the way, it takes Acura 10 weeks to build these cars. The crew does it in under a day. Go to these links for a time-lapse of the buildup and details about the car's technology. This is not the first time Scott Sharp did his cruelty to carbon thing. Let's flash through his body of work. It starts in 1994 and never lets up. 1997, 1998, 2001, Indy 500, pole position. Lap 1, turn 1, race over. 2003, 07, the 08 Petit Le Mans, where right after the crew suffered another all-nighter, he thanked him by crashing in the opening laps. 2009 Indy, and again, this Petit. In contrast, here's a racer that makes a mistake and converts it into a pass. Marco Simoncelli, 250cc MotoGP champ, making a guest appearance in FIM Superbikes at Imola. Said he missed his break point, didn't want to crash his teammate of the day, and had no option but to go through. Just happened to be for third place in the podium, so he was doing his teammate a favor by dive bombing him? But back to sports cars. Heavy rains ended the Petit Le Mans race early. Okay, not that heavy rains, but bad enough to cut short the mega-hype Peugeot-Audi rematch. ALMS CEO Scott Atherton learned he was no Moses and couldn't part the waters. So the race was called. Peugeot, Ferrari, and Mazda were in front at the time. But I'm not sure why the Saturday race couldn't have been restarted on Sunday. Oh yeah, ALMS was busy trying to make money selling its new LMPC car. Tell that to Audi, Peugeot, and others who spent their money to come to the ALMS Petit Party this year, in 2010. And remember the Camaro Coney Challenge car we mentioned? Well, here it is in the metal, ready for its debut this weekend. No TV for the race, so head to the internet to follow it. Formula One in Singapore generated beautiful night racing images and boring racing. So here's all you need to know as they head to Japan this weekend. McLaren is back, but it's too late. Red Bull is fast, but not championship caliber. Kimi stopped trying because Ferrari will announce Alonso for 2010, probably today. And Button is lucky. In the second half of the season, his challengers are beating themselves. And all he needs to do in the last 3 races is number 1, no DNFs. Number 2, just stay close to Rubens. And number 3, target top 5 finishes, just to be extra safe. Barrichello needs +5 points per race. Vettel +9. It's not going to happen if Button stays true to those 3 objectives. And think about this. The ex-Honda team can clinch the championship at the Honda track this week. Finally, WRC in Spain. Also this week, a rare all-asphalt rally, but the racers still find the dirt. Follow the action via these links, and here's some 2008 road play to get you ready, and that's Shakedown.
7 right, 40 brake, cut 6 left plus, tighten half, and hug 7 right opens, 30 brake, cut 7 left long and 5 right plus, tighten half mid opens, 40 mid 7 left plus, 120, 8 left, 80 brake, late 6 right plus, tighten half mid, opens half long.
Geez, those WRC guys are nuts. Dude was like left, right, super fast. I don't know. It's crazy. Anyway, that about does it for Fastlane Daily today. I'm Derek D. Oh, and before we go, almost forgot, we got the last edition from the F1 Saga soap opera. Roll it. Hey, Renault.
Hi, Alonso. Why have you been so distant?
I haven't.
Don't tell me it's another girl. Is it that bitch Ferrari?
Okay, it is.
No!
I'm sorry. You know I loved you in the
you?
past.
How could you?
They're offering me
How
so
could
much
you?
money.
I hate you.
Please.
How could you?
What if we both rock? I love you, but not as much as Ferrari. I'm sorry.